I'm going to be showing you how to make cake pops but without the sticks today. So the very first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. Okay, and next you're going to want to get your cake box or whichever recipe you want to follow, and then follow the instructions on the back. Mine says to get 3/4 a cup of water, half a cup of vegetable oil, that looks cool, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my cake mix, and I'll add my eggs in. You always kind of want to cut a slit because it makes it easier for you to pour your cake batter in so it doesn't get everywhere and splash everywhere. Give that a little shake, shake, shake. And then keep your cake box so you know what the rest of your instructions are. Next, I'm going to crack my eggs into this container so I don't have to get any shells in my big mix. That was a good one. So once you got all your eggs out, you really need to wash your hands or else you're gonna get germs everywhere. But after you do that, make sure you have no eggshells left. Go ahead, pour in the eggs into the cake mix, and take your whisk to help beat the eggs up because they've been some naughty people. You just want to stir it until all the ingredients are combined. And you want to make sure that there's no cake bits at the very bottom, or else when you go to pour it into your pan, it's going to have some dry cake mix that you're not going to want to eat or bake with. So you don't want to overmix it either. So once you think it's nice and smooth, I'm going to check what I need to do next. Okay, so next thing I need to do is grease my pan. Take your pan, put it over the thing so it doesn't get all over your kitchen counter, and then spray it. So my grandma always told me that you want to clean up as you go. So I went ahead and put up our old measuring cup where what we had our eggs in, our vegetable oil, and our spraying grease. So next thing you want to do is tap this on the edge of the bowl, get all the extra cake batter off. I'm gonna put this in my sink and grab my spatula so when I pour it, I can get all the cake batter out. So, my dad always told me that you want to get air bubbles out of your cake. So he taught me this little trick where you can go like this. It's kind of loud. But it's supposed to help get all the air bubbles out. While we're waiting for our oven to finish preheating, everything's gone very smoothly. And it's all because my mom taught me a thing called mise en place, which is where you have everything ready from the start and everything ready to go. Mise en place. Okay, I'm gonna put the cake in the oven now. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna carry this. Set it right here. I'm gonna push it a little bit. Right there. Bye bye, my little cake. The cake is finally done baking, and we're about to take it out of the oven. Ooh. We almost forgot. You gotta make sure it's done baking first. Perfect. Pour now we just gotta let it cool for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna be taking off this crunchy bit around the edge so it won't mess with all the smoothness that the cake ball will do. Okay, now I'm gonna be scooping the cake into the pan. This part, I'm just gonna use like a waffle flipper to take, and you're just gonna put it in a mixer, or you can hand mix it with fork or 2 forks and like shred it. You might think, oh, the cake's gonna fill it up to the very top. Well, you just gotta trust the process and everything will turn out fine. You might wanna use a mixer guard because sometimes it will have like little bits come out the top, but otherwise it's fine. I do recommend the super moist one because it just makes everything more fluffy and moist. I'm gonna go ahead and mix the cake a little bit so we can now I'm gonna take some plain vanilla icing, but you want to start with a little bit because you can always add more, but you can't take away. A good lesson my father and mother taught me. Okay, I'm gonna start with 2 spoonfuls because that's how much I started with last time I made these. I'm just gonna put this back and then mix. Okay, so now that I see that it's just kind of crumbly and it's not making like a doughy texture, I'm gonna add a little bit more frosting. Maybe 2 more spoonfuls. Okay, and then mix. Maybe up to level 2. See how it's clumping together? That's when you know you added enough frosting. And if it kind of is still like clumpy and separated, you might want to add like maybe 1 more spoon. I might add just 1 more because it's not fully sticking together. So I'm gonna add 1 more and then we should be good. And check to make sure it's doughy enough or if I need to add some more icing. Otherwise, that's good. Yes, this is the kind of texture you want. It's kind of doughy. And then like cookie dough-ish. Now we're gonna roll them or scoop them into a bunch of smaller balls. I'm gonna take this off so I can scoop it out much easier. Scoop it, roll it, place it. Then you just repeat that process. Okay, we're gonna put these in the freezer and come back in 1 hour. Okay, all our cake pops are done freezing, and now we're gonna cut them with this pink chocolate melt or candy melt. Tear a little hole, pour some chocolate in here. Okay, now we're gonna put our cake pop / balls into the candy melt to cover them in a nice chocolate coating. And just repeat the process with all of them. Okay, now's a good time when you want to have a partner to come add sprinkles. Because you kind of have to do this as you go because kind of common sense here, chocolate melts or dries fast. Voila, now you have your perfect remake of the Starbucks cake pop.